to history. This is closely connected to the question of prosperity. We must say openly that the present economic system of the EU is a system of a suppressed market, a system of a permanently strengthening, centrally controlled economy. Although history has more than clearly proven that this is a dead end, we find ourselves walking the same path once again. This results in a constant rise in both the extent of government masterminding and a constraining of spontaneity of the market processes. In recent months, this trend has been further reinforced by incorrect interpretation of the causes of the present economic and financial crisis, as if it were caused by the free market, whereas in reality it is just the contrary. It was caused by the political manipulation of the market. It is necessary to point out the historical experience of our part of Europe and the lessons we have learned. Many of you will know the name of the French economist Frédéric Bastiat, an economist from the 19th century, and his famous Petition of the Candle Makers, which has become a well-known and canonical reading in textbooks, illustrating the absurdity of political interventions in the economy. On the 14th of November 2008, the European Commission approved a real, not a fictitious, Bastiat's Petition of the Candle Makers, and imposed a 66% tariff on candles imported from China. I would never have believed that an essay old 160 years could become a reality, but it has happened. An inevitable effect of the extensive implementation of such measures in Europe is economic slowdown, if not a complete halt of economic growth. The only solution is liberalisation and deregulation of the European economy. I say all of this because I do feel a strong responsibility for the democratic and prosperous future of Europe. I've been trying to remind you the elementary principles upon which European civilization has been based for centuries or even millennia. These are principles whose validity is not affected by time. They are universal and should be followed even in the present European Union. I am convinced that the citizens of individual member countries do want freedom, democracy and economic prosperity. At this moment, I believe the most important task is to make sure that free discussion about these problems is not silenced as an attack on the very idea of European integration. We have always believed that being allowed to discuss such serious issues, being heard, defending everyone's right to present a different than the only correct opinion, no matter how much we may disagree with it, is at the very core of the democracy we were denied for over 4 decades. We, who went through the involuntary experience that taught us that a free exchange of opinions and ideas is the basic condition for a healthy democracy, do hope that this condition will be met and respected also in the future. This is the opportunity and the only method for making the European Union more free, more democratic and more prosperous. Thank you for your attention.
Liebe Kolleginnen und Kollegen,
colleagues, the President, that was your wish to speak in front of the European Parliament. We were happy to